Ah, chocolate, the lifeblood of romantics, dentists, and entire, though maybe slightly misguided, empires. Picture this. You're out buying groceries, but instead of using the cash in your wallet that you forgot at home, you hand over the unwrapped chocolate you find in your pocket. Sounds like a dream? For the Aztecs, it was Tuesday. Sorry, Bitcoin. Cacao beans had a 500-year head start. I'm Jessi. And today, we're taking a look into history's sweetest currency, where your small Valentine's Day box of chocolates was once a down payment on a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom lakefront sacrificial pyramid. Real estate was creative back then. So stick around and brace yourself. This tale's darker than 90% cocoa and twice as bitter. Ah, the Aztecs. Let's talk about the real cocoa king, shall we? They didn't just eat money, my friends. They drank it. They traded it. They quite literally paid their taxes with it. In the heart of 15th century Mexico, they ruled a mighty empire. And their secret weapon? A tiny being they couldn't even grow themselves. Cocoa wasn't just a snack. It was money. Why? Because the Aztecs couldn't grow it near their capital, Tenochtitlan. So how did they get it? Conquest, trade, tribute. Every single bean was looted, taxed or bartered. And that made it rare, precious, more valuable than gold. Now, Tenochtitlan was no ordinary city. It was built on an island in the middle of a lake, Texcoco, a place that wasn't exactly bean-friendly. You see, cocoa beans need that hot, humid, steamy vibe. But they were 7,000 feet up in the mountains, and scarcity, scarcity breeds value, folks. So the Aztecs turned these beans into tiny, edible coins. Forget gold, forget paper. Aztec markets ran on cocoa. Need a turkey? That'll be 100 beans. A pumpkin? 4 beans. An avocado? 3. How about a slave? Yep. For the low, low price of 100 beans, you could get one of those too. Bernal Diaz del Castillo, a Spanish conquistador turned gossip columnist, saw it firsthand and wrote about it in his later life. The Aztecs revered cocoa as the Spaniards did gold. Cue Emperor Montezuma, history's original chocoholic. He hoarded and stockpiled cocoa beans like a dragon with trust issues. With nearly 1 billion of them, sacks were filled and state vaults overflowed. They were tightly controlled and fiercely protected. Why? This chocolate gold paid soldiers, funded wars, built temples, and forged an empire. Forget banks or crypto. The Aztec Empire ran on beanomics. Did you know there are more than 600 varieties of cocoa bean, each with its own unique flavor? Some are fruity, others floral. Some have hints of spice, while others taste like dark berries. They're all derived from the same plant, Theobroma cacao, which translates to food of the gods. For the Aztecs, this currency wasn't just traded, it was sacred. They believed it was a gift from a feathered god, Quetzalcoatl. They drank it bitter and cold, spiced with chili. Only the rich could afford to drink it. The less fortunate, they saved every single bean. For them, it was money, not a drink. Some were even known to trade themselves for it. But here's where it gets wild. Steal a bean? Execution. Eat state-owned cocoa? Death. Counterfeit beans? Oh, honey, you guessed it. Death by chocolate. Now, you may be asking why the draconian rules. Because their entire empire ran on bean-backed credit. Temples rose, armies marched, and Montezuma sipped his royal reserve, 50 cups a day of foamy, spiced, liquid gold. Historians swear it was for energy and, romantic stamina. Then came Hernan Cortez in 1519. He demanded gold, and the Aztecs showed him cocoa. He scoffed, called them primitive beans, shriveled almonds, until he realized 100 beans equaled a human life. Cue one of history's greatest grifts. The Spaniards pulled a fast one. They flooded the markets with fake beans, painted clay replicas. In his writings, Diego Duran, a Dominican friar best known for his authorship of one of the earliest Western books on the history and culture of the Aztecs, The History of the Indies of New Spain, chronicled, they broke the Aztec economy with dirt. Inflation hit 1,000%. Imagine paying a shiny red Tesla's price for a tricycle. Soon, Europe got addicted. They added sugar, milk, and to meet demand, they built slave-fueled cocoa plantations. Sound familiar? As the Aztec merchants wept over worthless beans, pyramids crumbled, and the Aztec Empire fell. But their cocoa economy? It became a global monster. So the next time you unwrap a savory chocolate treat, remember, that treat built pyramids and destroyed empires. Not to mention the scores of wanting, watery eyes eyeballing your dark chocolate treat as you take your first savory bite. The moral? You decide. Money isn't real. It's a collective belief. The Aztecs believed in bitter beans. We believe in green paper and plastic cards. All crumble, break and rot when greed sets in. So stay skeptical, my friends. Smash that like button and let me know in the comments. Crypto or cocoa for paying your rent? Want to stay up to date? Hit that bell and subscribe to catch my next episode when it drops. So good. So, my friends, stay curious, choose wisely, and remember, economics has never been so bittersweet.